the stars align, they won't catch me, not this time. He whispers to himself, quiet wishing they'll pin someone else, pin it on you. Ooh, I'm always waiting on you. Through the alley light, seems he's always looking for a fight, and he keeps his jaw clenched tight when he turns a corner. He looks twice, looking for you. Ooh, feels like I'm only looking for you.
Alright, so I wanted to record a progress video to document how fishing has been going for me. So a bit of an introduction to my account. I'm a free-to-play only main. This account has never had membership on it. No members, music tracks, or diaries, anything like that. And I maxed it a bit ago, finished all the free-to-play skills, and post-max, one of the first things I did was 200 mil crafting, because at the time I was going to school and it was an easy skill to do with like assignments. After that, I sort of drifted around. I was working on like base 20 million skills. I got to about everything except mining needs a few hours, and prayers still needs 5 mil, but everything else is above 20 mil. And I did a fire making week that I'm pretty proud of. I'll probably include that in post editing. But that was my first like week record that I'd ever done, and I'm pretty proud of it. After that, I settled down into rune crafting. It's a skill that I was going to do, but it wasn't sustainable for me to buy supplies and continue rune crafting at the same time. So I had to stop eventually. I'll show my bank later, and you can see I have a decent bit banked, but it wasn't sustainable to train and buy at the same time, just because of how the body talisman market is. So since then, I've been working on fishing, as you could see from the screenshots earlier, and fishing is tied in with cooking as well, which is the EHP rate for the multi-skilling. There's some other options, but cooking is what I've found to be the most sustainable to do with fishing, and most enjoyable for me long term. And I've been learning Snowfire, and I've been enjoying it quite a bit. it's definitely a lot less boring than the other fishing methods, because I found myself getting pretty frequently burnt out of purely doing snow fishing, because it just didn't like satisfy my like needs for stimulation in the game. Hopefully I can return to runecrafting after I finish fishing. It would be really cool to be the second free-to-play player ever to complete 200 mil runecrafting. I picked fishing as the skill I wanted to do because I think it's one of the impressive skills, and I really enjoy how the icon looks and just the whole idea of fishing in general. In terms of free-to-play skills and what my plans are and whatnot, I'm mostly playing for doing 200 mils that I enjoy, but if I get around to it, I would like to eventually do 200 mil. It's unlikely that I'll make it there, but it's what I'm playing towards, even if it's not realistic for me. The biggest bottlenecks for me in terms of getting there would be the combat and prayer as well. Prayer was my the skill that I liked the least when I was maxing the account, and I found it really difficult to get through it. As well as combats are such a huge time wall. Whether or not you're AFKing them, it takes an enormous amount of time to complete all of the combats. Alright, so here is my bank, as I promised to show earlier. It's purely these items. I like to keep it to the 48 slots because I think that it looks really nice having just one page of items. So here I have what I need for fishing in this row, as well as the fashion skate, the gear that I use to AFK combats. Right now I've been AFKing defense when I'm burnt or when I have to do it for like meals that are messy, or if I'm out and about or whatever. The wine supplies and prayer supplies is what I do when I'm at a bank. And here you can see my banked runecrafting supplies. So I'm slowly working on buying up 200 mil runecrafting, which is where the majority of my bank value that you see at the top comes from. And I have an offer in, of course, right now. The money for this comes from RS3 alts. I played old school alts when I was maxing. I played a Rune Dragon during the skills that I could, and then I used that same alt for mining Amethyst when I couldn't. But as soon as I found out about RS3 alts, I made the switch to that. And I had big trouble learning it, and it's definitely paid off a lot. It's hardly feels like you're playing an alt at all. Right now I'm running 8 of them, and all I do is just tab through them and press a key on each one every 5 minutes. So really chill, and it makes me a pretty significant amount of old school GP after swapping. I did main RS3 as the game that I was primarily playing, for about a month or so when I was really enjoying it. I find it difficult to focus on more than one account at once. So when I do go work on side projects, I don't typically continue to play the free to play, just because, and vice versa. I find it difficult to have side projects while playing the free to play because it's hard for me to have my focus be on multiple things, and I want all my accounts that I'm playing to be benefiting one primary account. So apparently it's working on making money. I'll show that off real quick. This is the account that I played on when I was playing Cars 3. Has about 1.3 bill XP, most of which is in like combats and combat related stuff. So nothing impressive, but I did max it, and I did a bunch of the quests to get all the unlocks for stuff. But now it's just killing the Whistle Beast in the Sunken Pyramid. And my other alts are killing Spiritual Warriors, which is has much less requirements and is about half the GP of killing a Whistle Beast. I would like to make this continuing thing where I create videos every now and then, and hopefully people enjoy it.